Hey friends, welcome to Quantum Leap Growth. If you are someone who wants to live wholeheartedly and have meaningful connections in their lives, this episode is for you. In this episode, we talk about the book called Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Brené Brown has been a researcher of vulnerability for many years, and she explains that embracing vulnerability will allow you to live, lead, love, and have interactions with other people. Now, of course, this is from my own point of view. This is from my own understanding. The intention, of course, is for you to understand what vulnerability is and how impactful it can be in your own lives. Daring Greatly comes from a speech by Theodore Roosevelt, the famous man in the arena code. I'm going to read it for you. It's not the critic who counts. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, who strives violently, who errs and comes short again and again, but who at least dares greatly. We all have an arena in our lives. It could be in the classroom, it could be at work, it could be you striving for whatever aspirations you have. We all have an arena in our lives. I'm going to give you an example. Boxers have an arena as well in their own lives. As a boxer, if I go into a boxing match, I know that I will get hit. So it's not the opinions or the opinions of other people, what they have about what I get to do. Whenever a boxer goes into a boxing match, they are in their own arena. They know that they will get hit. And one thing that they gotta do is to get hit and still be able to rule out punches. You get hit, but you still are and should be able to rule out punches. The point is, you go into a boxing arena as a boxer knowing you will get hit. Knowing that you will get hit and be able to take the hits but still go on and win the fight. Every single one of us have an arena in our lives. It could be in the classroom, it could be at work, your colleagues talking about you. You still have to overcome those negative activities and still strive for what you want in your own life. The point is, you will get hit in your own arena. You will get hit. You will get people talking bad about you. You will get family members talking behind you. You will get friends laughing at you behind your back. You will get people talking about you behind your back. You have an arena in your own life. You have to go out and strive for whatever it is, regardless of the hits that you get to take. Know that you get to get hit in your own arena, but the most inspiring thing is the ones that show up and keep striving for whatever aspirations they have in their own lives. So what stops us from daring greatly? It's shame. It's the inner voice telling us we're not good enough. We're not good looking enough. We are not talented enough. So what do? We hide, we perform, we start acting in a way that's not really authentic with ourselves. We build walls around our hearts, thinking that we can protect ourselves. Brené Brown mentions the fact that when we numb vulnerability, we also numb joy, creativity, passion. This means that we cannot selectively numb emotions. Once you push away sadness, once you push away an emotion like sadness, you push away love. You push away happiness, you push away passion, you push away other emotions that are also very important, that are who you are as a human being. That's why you don't want to be a successful person in the future who also feels empty. She reveals that people who live their fullest lives are the ones who embrace uncertainty, risk, emotional exposure. From a young age, we are taught to hide our emotions. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's a birthplace for creativity, connection, and real courage. Shame makes us hide. Being vulnerable comes from showing up, even when we feel imperfect. Here's what people don't realize. When you are in the arena, trying, showing up, daring greatly, you are already winning. Daring greatly means choosing courage over comfort, vulnerability over hiding, growth over fear. Here's what vulnerability actually looks like. It's not you crying on camera. It's not you oversharing every emotion. It's you saying, I love you first. It's you asking for help even though you want to act like you don't need any kind of help. It's you sharing your aspirations with people that you know they might even laugh at you. It's you getting on stage, your heart racing, being scared and saying, this is who I am. Vulnerability is you taking a chance, a risk on being yourself, regardless of whatever happens. It's you taking a chance of being authentic without guarantees, without a plan B, without you knowing what's gonna happen after that. Brené further talks about something called armor, the emotional protection we build to avoid getting hurt. There are three common armors: perfectionism, the lie that if you do everything flawlessly, you'll avoid criticism; numbing, using distractions, food, social media, work to avoid feeling pain; foreboding joy, the habit of cutting joy short because you are afraid it won't last. Ever felt truly happy and then immediately thought, this is too good to be true? That's foreboding joy. We sabotage happiness because vulnerability feels risky. She further goes on to explain a few principles about courage, compassion, and connection. Every time you mess up, how do you talk to yourself? Would you ever speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself in your own head? Self-compassion doesn't make you weak. It gives you the strength to get back up and try again. Brené talks about shame resilience and mentions 4 steps. Recognize shame and understand its triggers. Practice critical awareness. Ask yourself, are these expectations realistic? Reach out. Shame hates being spoken. Tell someone you trust. Speak shame. Name it out loud. It loses power in the light. When you do this, you stop shame from dictating your worth. You move from I'm not enough to I'm imperfect, and that's okay. And lastly, let's talk about you. Where is your arena? What dream have you been holding back from because you are afraid to fail? What conversation are you avoiding because you fear rejection? The truth is, daring greatly doesn't guarantee success. It guarantees growth. You might fail, you might get criticized, but you will also live. You'll experience joy, creativity, and connection, things armor can never give you. And that's what Brené calls a wholehearted life. Let's talk about practical takeaways. If you want to live the message of daring greatly, start here. Say what you mean, even when it's uncomfortable. Ask for help before you break down. Celebrate your progress instead of chasing perfection. Replace judgment with curiosity. Let yourself be seen, especially by people who matter. Remember, the goal isn't to win every single battle in the arena. It's to keep showing up. If there's a single message that I would like to leave you from this video, it's this: vulnerability is not your weakness. It's your greatest source of power, connection, and transformation. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. My name is Zawila. See you on the next episode of Quantum Leap Growth.